Welcome back to Kelsey's Corner. Thank you for keeping up with all my shows. Hopefully you like them. Hopefully you're subscribing wherever that button is, somewhere on this screen. So as far as what we're doing today, another smoothie, which is a completely raw smoothie. Why I'm holding this cup is because I'm excited. So we have a NutriBullet here, which is also known as a Magic Bullet, which is a super convenient blender. So last time we did a tropical smoothie, this time we're gonna do a powerhouse smoothie. So what that means is we're gonna start with a banana. We have an apple, some almonds, different stuff we're gonna show you along the way. Sorry if I mumble, I'm excited. So easiest way to peel banana, I showed you one way is cut it in half. Another way is just to take it down by the top and wherever my garbage can is. Sorry about that. All right, so as I peel this, I'm just gonna stick this at the very bottom. Break it in half is the easiest way to go. Next, I'm gonna use my apple. So with an apple, easiest way to slice, I'm gonna slice it in half, and then I'm gonna cut it into cubes. That's nice and loud chopping there. So I'm gonna cut it into cubes specifically for the blade. It's a lot easier for the blade to cut up. I know for simple reasons, we can just slice it and throw it in. Here are mine. All right. And if you are a bad shot like me, then just pick up as you go. I am a very messy cook. You can ask my boyfriend, he absolutely hates it. So next we have our almonds. Now these are specific because I want to show and point out that they are soaked in water. So another thing about sprouting, which we'll get into in just a minute, it's important to soak all these kind of things, nuts, legumes, peas, that kind of stuff, in water because it keeps them alive. As soon as the water hits the nut, it starts to grow, starts to earth it a little, and then we got something good going on. So I put about 10 to 15 almonds in. Again, this is just for one person, so you can put as much as of anything that you like. This is just what I personally like in my smoothie. Whew, getting all excited over here. I just want to scream stuff. All right, so put those in. Next, we have our coconut oil, which on my last show, I explained that they cannot be explained enough, and then I didn't explain the benefits. So, benefits of coconut are mainly for your brain. People with Alzheimer's, it helps reverse that. It helps you remember things for tests. It tastes delicious, all kinds of stuff. So you can research that more on naturalnews.com. That's where I got my information from. But I just wanted to add in, it's good for your brain, good health brain food. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going here. So as far as that goes, I'm just gonna scoop it out with my finger because I'm eating this, not you. Except if you make it at home, then you can eat it. All right, so next we have our honey. Again, we talked about, we got our honey from Eco Bee Farms, which basically it's raw. And a raw form means that it's not gonna dump out all over the place. Cooked honey is gonna be a lot goopier, runnier than this. Honey like this, raw, really delicious. And if you didn't hear me whisper that, I said really delicious. All right. So we're gonna scoop that out of here. Now I love honey. Last time I told you guys that it helps hold you over for cooking. As far as honey goes, it's a preservative. Also to add in that it's one of the only things that insects can create to eat. So we put honey in our smoothie because it's good to taste. And it's delicious. It gives you some energy, a little kick. The next thing we like to go over are sprouts. Now, this particular container consists of two parts. One of them is the bottom, which holds the water. The top part is where it holds the sprouts. When we first get the sprouts, they come in a form like this. Now, this is a dried form, so you can have this for hundreds of thousands of years. People that we like to call preppers, this is stuff that you want to keep on hand forever. You can stick it in the ground and regrow it. You can stick it in some water and sprout it. Again, we mentioned that sprouting things is great because it keeps them alive. So this sprouted version, and as you can see, I'm gonna show you here, they're really coming to life. All kinds of little things growing out, roots, all kinds of different stuff. So we're gonna use this in place of protein powder because again, this can give you the protein mix that you're looking for. The mixture in this particular container here, excuse me, I'm excited still, is our crunchy lentil and then the protein powerhouse. So we have beans as well as sprouts. So I'm gonna throw some of these in here. I'd like to point out that the NutriBullet tells you to fill only to your max line. Lines don't confine me. I'm only filling to the max line with liquids. So otherwise, I'm going to stick in everything else. Now, last but definitely not least, we have our flavorings. We have cinnamon and chocolate. So cinnamon, I'm just kidding. I got excited and pulled out chocolate. Chocolate, completely raw, straight from the tree. It's a great flavor, great additive. Women, don't joke, we love this stuff. So I'm gonna add that in there. Excuse my sniffles. It is cold here on the Monterey coast, which you should come visit because it is nice and sunny too. All right, for our cinnamon, we're gonna add in half a tablespoon. Now, anytime you wanna know our exact measurements, we will be posting them at the bottom in our About section so you can know exactly what we put into our smoothie today. So add my little bit of cinnamon. Now, I also like to put in our purified water. You can use yogurts, you can use Greek yogurts, you can use milk, it's up to you. Personally, I like to add water just because of the consistency it creates. So let's put that all in there. This line confines me. I gotta find it. There it is. And perfect. That was about a cup. All right, so, I almost forgot my favorite item in here. All right, ready? Chia seeds. Amy, this is for you. She sells Mila Chia, and she has been doing that for a while, so I will explain her in another episode. Just wanted to give her a shout out. So with our chia seeds, I use about a tablespoon. This stuff has protein, it has fiber, has all kinds of awesome things in it, especially when you're cutting it up fresh, because this is also raw. Everything in here is raw, which makes it a completely awesome smoothie. So another additive to this, it gets everything moving. So if you need to unblock some stuff in your intestines, this is the stuff. All right, so I'm going to stick the top on and we are going to put it onto the bullet. So super easy, super convenient. Put the top on here and we're just gonna put it upside down and stick it onto the blender. Yum! All right. All right, so that was about a good 30 seconds. It looks like it's all mixed up in there. If it's not, don't hesitate to put it back on. Don't hesitate to put it back on. All right, so as far as this goes, when you are done with the smoothie, you have a top, which you can take it to work, you can take it to your workout, just stick it on and go, which that's what that looks like. If you're gonna be eating it around the house, then we say put this one on, which is, I'm going to be eating mine right now, so, or drinking, I suppose. All right, so here we go. Okay, I always smell my food before I eat it, because one, it makes your food taste better, and two, the aroma is awesome. So in this particular smoothie we've got going on, you can really smell your chocolate. You can really smell the coconut and the banana. I'm super excited to try it. That is freaking fantastic, especially because of all the chocolate. It tastes like I'm eating a chocolate smoothie, which is basically what it is. So you can do this at home. Kids can do this. Anybody can do this. Super easy. I'm sure I have a chocolate mustache because this is so delicious. But thanks for stopping by. Kelsey's Korner is always creating something different. See you next time.